Hello there, everybody. This is the Comedy Thief. We steal every single joke you're going to hear today, and we're proud of it, and we're not ashamed, and whatever. But anyway, beside me is the world famous physician, Dr. Fatpacker. Say hello there, Doc.
Well, hello, and how's everybody today? It's such a wonderful day outside that you should go out and spend more time in the outside and get off of that computer.
Well,
Get what?
then I'm out of here. I'll see you guys.
Unless, of course, you're watching us. You know.
Okay, Homeless Charlie, say hello to our lovely viewers.
Well, hello to our lovely viewers.
And I must say, you look charming today, Charlie.
Thank you. I feel charming.
Now, folks, we tell jokes, and
Who's
we hope
charming?
that they're funny. But what the hell, you can't win them all. Somebody called us 3 clowns that weren't funny the other day.
Oh,
Yeah, I
they're
took care.
obviously listening.
I took care of him. Son of a bee. Anyway, before we get started with the jokes, we have a point of conversation to discuss for you, gentlemen, and that is, Dr. Fatpacker, if you could have any job, any occupation in the world, tell me what that occupation would be, and more importantly, why would you pick it?
Well, I was thinking about that, and when I was growing up, I really liked the people that were on the radio.
Ah,
Oh,
well, there you go.
yeah.
Homeless Charlie, if you could be any occupation in the world, what would you be? But more importantly, why would you pick that job?
Oh my God, I really haven't even thought about it. I think maybe a good job to have would be maybe a mattress tester.
A mattress tester.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would be a dream job.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
I hope he didn't steal your punchline there, buddy.
No, but I'll tell you what, I wouldn't lose any sleep over it.
I would be
Oh, yeah.
I would be a bungee jump instructor.
Instructor?
Ask
Why?
me if I would feel that was a good choice.
Oh, well, would you feel that would be a good choice for you?
Well, I did give some thought about it, and maybe not, but if I go with it, it would be a stretch. Oh! Dr. Fatpacker, tell us a funny joke.
There's always that delay.
We're dying here. Go ahead.
Came into your brain,
Go
Well,
ahead.
I thought of a couple things that because of the pandemic stuff, I thought I'd mention them to people. And it's a question: does anybody know if we can take showers yet, or should we still just keep washing our hands?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, and did you know that this virus has done something that no woman has been able to do?
Uh-oh.
Cancel sports,
Yeah.
shut down all bars, and keep them in at home.
Well, there you go. That COVID thing is very creative. Homeless Charlie, what do you got?
Well, I don't know if you saw this or not. It was on one of the major news networks.
Yeah.
A man, he was admitted to the hospital today,
Yeah.
and he had 25 plastic toy horses shoved into his butt.
Oh my goodness.
25.
But the doctors have described his condition as stable.
Oh. Well, this farmer had a bull that wasn't.
Hold on, comedy thief. Hold on a second. I don't mean to interrupt people, but I just randomly remember things and then get really excited about them.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah, you can go now.
So
That's
this
okay.
farmer had a bull that wasn't producing, if you catch my drift.
Yes.
He goes to the vet. And he gets some medicine, and he comes back. He gives it to the bull, and he had talked to his buddy, the other farmer, about the problem. And so about a week later, the second farmer came over and says, "How is your bull?" And the farmer said, "This bull is going crazy, servicing every cow in the pasture. Absolutely amazing, tireless." And
Yeah.
and the second farmer said to the first farmer, "Well, what kind of medicine was it?" And the first farmer says, "I have no idea, but it tastes like peppermint." Dr. Fatpacker.
I know that guy, and his bull, he couldn't just take care of his cows. He wanted to go ahead and expand a little bit. Well, my friend had 6 cows of his own, and he used to meet that farmer. They lived a long way apart, so they picked the central pasture, and he would meet there, and he'd bring the bull and he'd bring the cows because he needed more calves than that. So he did that for a week. He asked the other guy, he says, well, how do I know if the cows are ready to go? And that he says, well, you look at cows, and if they're sitting down in the grass, then don't bring them over here because they're all satisfied. But if they're standing up, pack them in the car and bring them over. He says, okay. So the one morning he wakes up and he was very tired, and he says to his wife, says, honey, would you look out and see what the cows are doing? He wanted to know if they were laying down in the grass or standing up. And she comes back and she says, Val, the 6 of them are in the car and one of them's honking the horn.
Let's go. Let's go. Marvelous Charlie.
That's not even on my list,
Well, I finally realized that Walmart is where you go normally to get like cookies and pudding and crackers.
Yep.
And you come out questioning the fate of the human race.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay.
There you are.
Last week, I stayed overnight in a flea bag motel.
Oh.
Shouldn't have stayed there, but the price is right. So anyway, about 10 o'clock at night, I called down to the desk clerk, and I go, desk clerk, I've got a leak in my sink. And you know what he said?
I bet I know, but you go ahead.
He said, that's fine. Just rinse it out when you're done. Dr. Fatpacker.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. One of my patients came in the other day and he goes, Doctor, I've become a kleptomaniac. And I said, have you taken anything for it? He goes, a TV, 3 sofas, and a necklace.
Ba-ba-boom, ba-da-ba-boom, boom.
Ba-da-bum.
Almost Charlie.
Well, after I came out of Walmart, I met a lady outside and she was crying.
Yes.
Oh.
She said she had lost $200.
Oh, my goodness.
So I gave her $40 from the $200 I found.
How very nice of you.
Yeah, but I figure, when God blesses you, you must bless others also.
You just pay it forward. Pay it forward.
You're just a good person. Yeah.
So this lady goes into a drugstore and goes up to the pharmacist and says, do you sell Viagra here? And the guy says, well, yes, we do, ma'am. And she says, do you get it by prescription? And he goes, yes, ma'am. And she says, can you get it over the counter? And he says, well, if I take 2 of them, I can. Da-da-da-da-da. Dr. Fatpacker, go for it.
Well, one of my patients came in the other day and he goes, oh, my God, I've swallowed a fish bone. And I said, are you joking? And he says, no, I really did. Joking. This guy needs to get his hearing fixed.
I'm old, and I have one ear that doesn't work too. Almost Charlie.
Well, with this pandemic, you think it's bad now.
Yeah.
But in 20 years, our country's going to be run by people that were homeschooled by alcoholics.
Oh, very sad, very sad. Did you guys hear this news report?
No.
Huge monster tornado in Arkansas.
Oh,
It completely destroyed the governor's mansion and damn near took out the entire trailer park.
Oh, my goodness.
Dr. Fatpacker, last one.
Last one. Well, speaking of tornadoes, that I saw a tornado that came down and completely wiped out a town in North Dakota.
Wow.
It was called Pleasantville, North Dakota. So they had to change the name. It's now known as Pleasantville, South Dakota.
Oh, that was quite a storm. Homeless Charlie, last one, last one.
At least South Dakota has a town now,
There you go.
you know? But what's that? What the hell is that?
That's what that was.
Go ahead. Keep going.
Well, I did it too soon. I already sent my tax return in,
Oh,
and they returned it.
oh,
And they said that I answered a question wrong. In response to the question, do you have anyone dependent on you? And so I wrote 9.5 million illegal immigrants, 1.1 million crackheads, 80,000 criminals in over 80 prisons, plus 650 idiots in Washington. And the IRS said that my answer was unacceptable. I wrote back and I said, what did I leave out?
a little commentary there. And my last one is I was reminiscing
Oh, I like that. I love that song.
about the good old days, you know. And I was thinking back, and it was just wonderful. As a matter of fact, fifth grade was absolutely the best 4 years of my life. And anyway, we're out of here. We hope you enjoyed some of the stuff you heard today.
Oh my God.
Three silly old farts spewing jokes and comedy and laughter. And one of our features here is we invite a very famous person to be with us on our next video, not this one, our next video. And we are inviting Dr. Jill Biden. You have been selected by Funny Old Guys to be on our next show. So if you check in within the next 24 hours, Dr. Jill, you're going to be our special guest. And if you don't check in within 24 hours, we're going to throw you in the trash bin. No disrespect. So,
That was nice.
Just out of curiosity, what does she specialize in?
well,
What
we're
kind
not
of
going to
medicine?
go. We're not going there, Charlie.
Oh, okay.
Put a lid on it. This is the Comedy Thieves right there saying goodbye to you guys, and I will turn it over to Dr. Fatpacker for his farewell.
Well, you know what? I just noticed that as the jokes get going in the jerk, it keeps rising up to here, and it keeps pushing my headphone thing up higher. every time I get full of bull. Well, good night, everybody. Choose. Auf Wiedersehen.
I tried to sneak another one in. And Homeless Charlie, say goodbye to our enormous and growing group of viewers.
Oh,
Enormous?
I can't remember all that.
Enormous?
Why do you keep doing that to him?
Oh, say something else then. Say goodbye.
Goodbye to our viewers.
Okay. All right, that's it. Everybody wave goodbye, and we are out of there.
I'm losing it. Thank